Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Enchanted Escape Pod. I'm Vanessa, and I'm here with my incredible husband, Lucas.
Hello.
What are we talking? Oh wait, it's episode 16.
I almost forgot about this.
It's episode 16, and what are we talking about?
As always, we're talking about everything.
That's true, yeah. Except today it really is, because...
What do you mean today really is?
Well, because normally we actually have a real topic, but today our topic is actually everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of news that came out in this last few days, and it's a lot. It's like I have 20 tabs open on my computer right now.
Yeah, the last week has just been rapid fire stuff happening. And so we thought, let's just do a whole episode where we just talk about everything happening in Disney World.
Good news and bad news, because that's what Disney do to you.
Yeah, they give you something bad, and then they give you something good, and then they give you something
it's
bad.
Like me. You know what I used to do when I was like a kid a little, and I used to be like not good on a test on a school or something. And like in Brazil, of course, I would go to my parents and just be like, so I have a good news and a bad news. And they were like, okay. And I was like, okay, so in Brazil, like the scores on tests is like 0 to 10, right? So I would just go like, all right, so the math test, I got 4. But in Portuguese, I got 7. So
yeah, that's what you have to do. You lay in some bad news, and then you immediately follow.
You know?
Yeah. You and Disney have a lot in common.
A strategy, you know. Disney got this from me.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, let's start with the bad news first. We should just take this out of the way.
We'll rip the Band-Aid off at the beginning with the bad news, and then we'll follow with all the really fun stuff. So bad news is that annual price increases have been announced. This isn't a surprise. It's not like some big shocking thing because, of course, every year prices go up just a bit. Partially inflation, partially just, capitalism.
The thing is, like, every year the price goes up between like 3 to 5% or something. But then every year this 3 to 5% gets bigger because the price is higher, you know? So,
but it is what it is. We're gonna still renew our annual pass, even though our annual pass I think is going to be $80 more this year. I think that we have the Incredipass because we do live in Boston, Massachusetts.
It is going to be $1,000, $629.
Well,
no, $29.
But they do. If you're renewing, though, there is a discount that's like $250 or something. So ours is more like 13 something.
Yeah, that's going to be $13.79.
Yeah.
I just wish... I don't know why. I don't know why they just offer... I understand offering the lower tiers only for Florida residents. I don't know why only Florida residents can pay monthly.
I know. It would be so much easier if we could make monthly payments as opposed to just
like
paying
it
for
wouldn't
it all
be
at
cheap.
once.
It would still be like $128 a month or something with $200 down payment, but still.
But let me tell you, though, us paying all at once really does a lot to make me feel like then it's just free the rest of it because we pay for it. And then every time we go, I'm like, oh my God, we're going to the park for free. We're not even paying anything. So I like that part of it.
Okay. Yeah, well, and also we make it worth it.
Oh, yeah. We get our money's worth out of that annual pass. But so all of the annual passes, regardless of the tier, are going up somewhere between like $20 and $80 for the year. So, womp.
Yeah, I mean, the cheapest one for Florida residents is still only $489 a year or $27 a month. So
that doesn't add up.
No, every single one, if you do the monthly payment, you have to do a $200 down payment.
Oh,
and then
okay.
You keep
I was
going.
like, wait a minute.
But then, of course, it has like a bunch of like blockout dates and stuff, blah, blah. But I mean, still, like if you live in Florida, it should be okay.
But, okay, so that's the bad news for annual pass holders. Our pass prices are going up. But the good news for annual pass holders is that starting yesterday, I guess when this comes out, on October 15th, they are running a promo on the Disney Store for 20% off. So if you want to do some early online shopping for Christmas, now is the time to do it if you're an annual pass holder.
I actually didn't know that, and it's very exciting.
I got a notification this morning, actually, from my Disney Experience app telling me that this promo had started. So I was like, gosh,
how come
you got
I didn't
me.
get it?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I got it 1 hour ago. I just don't look at my notifications. Yeah.
So, but it is just a quick promo. It runs from now through October 26th. But in the next week, if you want to take advantage of that 20% off as a pass holder... Get
oh my
shopping.
god, we're gonna have so much stuff in 10 days. That's gonna be dangerous.
I know. That's a big window for us to spend money. But next, other price increases. So single day tickets for the parks have also gone up. Most of these are like $5 to $10 bumps for single day tickets. So, not massive, but something.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that gets on me about this price increases is that, like, I feel like for us, of course, we feel the price increases, but, we're going to go regardless. But when you think like a family of 4, a family of 6, like
Yeah.
$10 per person is $60, plus
If you're doing 4 days in the parks, all of a sudden
that's like an extra like $240.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
And
it
then-
is impactful, but also it is expected. Things get more expensive for them every year, just like it gets more expensive for us every year. That's inflation. That's what happens. Of course, there's a level of this that is just capitalism and making money. And if any of us think that Disney's not out here to make a profit, then I don't know what
then
rock you've been
they're
living
right.
under.
Yeah.
But so most of these are about $5 to $10 per day ticket. Also, parking. So standard parking is going from $30 to $35 a day, and the preferred parking is going from $55 to $60 per day. So $5 more on parking across the board there. This is interesting. This is the part that I think will also affect us, is these enchanting extras that are going up.
Yeah.
So a lot of these are things that we've done before. Some of them we haven't, but there have been pricing increases to things like Keys to the Kingdom tour, which we haven't actually done, but we want to do.
And we will.
Should have done it earlier.
We should
now,
do next trip.
We should, but now we're going to pay
It's probably
$179.
gonna be sold out.
But now we're going to pay $179 for it instead of $159. So that went up $20 a person. Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably will be. Our next trip is the beginning of December. We're going for Mickey's Very Merry, and probably it's already sold out.
Oh,
right?
so behind the scenes went up before it was 39 to 45, now it's 39 to 49. So it's $5. Wild Africa Track is nuts. It went up $20. So now the price range is $229 to $239.
No, $219 to $239? Or no, $229.
Before, yeah. So it was $10 increase.
Okay.
Savor the Savannah was also $10 increase, $199 to $209. That's the most kind of chaotic for me. The Droid Depot, for me, the Droid's still kind of like on a good price, $129 now is the new price. But lightsabers, the lightsaber prices before was $250. What I always thought it was insane, $250 for a lightsaber.
I did pay that. Yep, already.
Maybe you pay less because it's been a while.
Oh yeah, I made mine. When did I do mine?
Did you do
I think I
Disneyland?
did it in Disneyland. Yeah.
And it was years
I think it was
ago.
under 200 when I did it.
It was before COVID and everything.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to go to Hollywood Studios and build your own lightsaber, it's $274.
Yeah, I'm really glad that I already did it. Actually, funny story though, while we're talking about this, I went with my brothers to Disneyland and I wanted to build my own lightsaber. So I went and did the Savi's workshop experience, and there's this part where they have the what are they, Kyber crystals, the things that go inside the lightsaber.
I've never done it.
So it's what makes the lightsaber the color that it's going to be. And so they do this really dramatic thing where they like have, the box of crystals of varying colors and the lights all turn off. And then, the person that's leading the workshop comes around and you like pick whatever your crystal color is that you want for your lightsaber. So you basically pick what color your lightsaber is going to be. But at some point in this experience, they say, okay, now everyone close your eyes, because you're like feeling the force within you and you're figuring out. Yeah. But so I felt it so much though that I closed my eyes, and then I didn't realize when they were coming around with the box for us to pick our crystal color, I didn't realize we were supposed to then open our eyes, because obviously you get to like actually pick the color. So I literally am there with my eyes closed, like just feeling in the crystal box, like to feel which one is supposed to be my crystal. And the guy just goes, you can open your eyes. And I was like, oh, got it. And I'm like, good, because I really wanted blue, and I was just
you're
really
feeling
hoping that would
a
happen.
lot of force.
I was really feeling the force, but
Yeah.
But I did not pay $274.99 to do it, so that's a bummer. Wild Africa Trek we have done already, but if we want to do it again, I would definitely do Wild Africa Trek again. That was so
we
fun.
should do Wild Africa Trek again. We should definitely do Behind the Scenes. I kind of have like some interest about it. but I definitely want to do Key to the Kingdom stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Behind the scenes, I would do as long as it's... I doubt that it's very long because it's only $45 now. But I would do it as long as it's not like a 2-hour... because, you know, we see the greenhouses going through them on Living with the Land all the time.
Yeah.
I would definitely like an up-close and personal look at them, but probably not for...
Yeah, I think it's 1 to 2 hours. Let me look that up. Behind the scenes tour lasts about 1 hour.
Okay,
Usually between 60 to 70 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I would spend an hour of my day.
Depending on the group size and how many questions people ask. So when you go, it's probably going to be 3 hours because you.
I'm going to be like, also, what about this? Also, what about that?
Yeah,
I'm that person, everyone.
What else? Any more? Oh, yeah. More price increases. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lightning Lane. So the thing is that Lightning Lane multipass, it's not going to be more expensive every time you book it, but the days that are busier, like those, the top end of the Lightning Lane has gone up. So
you want me to go through the prices?
Yeah, if we want to throw out a few.
Magic Kingdom, old price $39, new price $45.
So this is that top tier price. The max out price of it went from $39 to $45.
Because that's going to fluctuate every single day.
Yeah, doesn't mean that you might not go to Magic Kingdom and pay the same thing for Lightning Lane as you did last year.
Epcot, maximum price new right now, $37. Hollywood Studios $39, Animal Kingdom $35 for Animal Kingdom is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. There's like 5 rides.
So that's multi-pass. The single pass also have a maximum new price. Seven Dwarfs is $15. Tron is $23.
Oh my God, Tron
is $23.
Paying $23 for 1 minute.
Cosmic Rewind is $22. It's nuts that Cosmic Rewind is cheaper than Tron.
Yeah.
Rise of the Resistance $25. So Rise
$25 for
Rise kept the same price.
I didn't
it was
realize
$25
it was
already.
$25.
Yeah. But Rise is great. And Flight of Passage is $19 now. What is also good.
Yeah.
But
also, like, Rise is like a 20-minute ride experience. Like, I would, that's at least worth it. But paying $23 to ride Tron for like 45 seconds is kind of wild.
Yeah, I mean, Tron is great. Like, every time we go, we just don't want to wait on the line. The line,
or pay $23 for it.
Yeah, I mean, Guardians is worth it. If Guardians was like, do you know what I wish they would do on Guardians? I wish they would just charge like $50, and then you just keep all of the pre-shows.
Yeah, like pay extra, and then you don't have to watch these pre-shows again.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would pay $50 for that, but I would definitely pay an extra couple bucks to just be able to skip those shows.
But then everybody would. And
if I have to listen to one more person yell alcoholics when the guy says, what do they call themselves?
Oh my God.
I will.
But imagine right now, that's the thing that I think about this price increases. A family of 4 now, Magic Kingdom, if they go on a busy day, they'll be paying like $180 on Lightning Lanes.
Yeah.
That's removing single pass, if they also get like 7 Dwarfs and like Tron, 7 Dwarfs only, a family of 4 will be $60.
Yeah. That's why everyone should just become annual pass holders, so that way you don't have to think about the ticket price. You can just think about the Lightning Lane price and then justify it.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Okay, next is are we still talking prices? Oh my God.
No, I think we covered all the price stuff. So that's all the price stuff. That's all the tough news. And now we're going to move on to fun stuff. So some demo has started in the last week, or in the last couple of days, actually. So the animation courtyard demolition has officially started. That started earlier this month. And what else? I think Tom Sawyer Island. Oh, the Fort Langhorne on Tom Sawyer Island was officially removed. I think that happened yesterday, right? On the 14th of October?
14th,
is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is, obviously there's walls all around the island there and all around that, what was the, water over there. But that building has been officially demoed.
I'm still, like, inside trying to process Tom Sawyer Island being gone.
I know.
Like,
and also, I mean, we literally went there, twice, together.
But it's very nice. Yeah. It was a very nice experience.
And the water was really nice.
And the animatronics, the horses, the guy sleeping, everything.
Going through the really scary, narrow cave and feeling claustrophobic.
I'm not upset about animation courtyard being gone. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about every single thing that are happening on Hollywood Studios. Like, they're coming and stuff, but I am upset about Tom Sawyer Island.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sad to see that go, but I also like I loved Cars Land in Disneyland on the West Coast, and so I'm excited to have more Cars because Cars is one of my favorite movies.
They should have done like Cars. How many Cars they did? 4?
3?
3? Well, they should do Cars 4 and then just do a Tom Sawyer Island on the movie and then just keep it and just be part of
it's Cars Land with Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
Other demo-y related things that are happening. More closures actually. So Harambe Market is going to be closing on October 27th, and that is because of that. We talked about this on the last episode that they are kind of redoing that food service location to take on some of the things that used to be available in Dinoland, like burgers and chicken fingers and that kind of stuff. So they're redoing the menu, and I guess, I mean, if it's going to be closing, I guess they're maybe reworking some of the seating area and the look of it.
Yeah, I mean, Restaurant Tosaros is closing on February 2nd. So, yeah, it's just very sad. I'm just very sad about Harambe Market going away.
But Trilobites closed just recently on October 14th, and then Dynabite Snacks is closing on October 28th. Is that right? So, no more food.
Trilobites have the final day of operations on October 19th.
Oh, okay. So it's later.
And both locations will be closed permanently beginning October 20th.
Okay.
Trilobites and Dinobites.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, so that means... Oh, my God. Oh, no, they're gonna... Because you could get Dole Whip on Trilobites. Yeah. And then now they're gonna move Dole Whip to the outpost in Asia. So that's good.
Okay. We can still get Dole Whip.
Yeah.
That's the important takeaway.
Yeah.
But okay, so different things closing in Animal Kingdom and demo at Tom Sawyer Island, demo at Animation Courtyard.
So let's talk refurbishments.
Okay.
Let's start with Vacation Fun that was announced. Vacation Fun, for people who doesn't know, it's this small theater, very cute, that has like Mickey Mouse seats on Hollywood Studios where they just play a cartoon.
It's like the Mickey Shorts Theater.
Yeah, it's just like Mickey and Minnie going on vacation. It's almost like a...
Potato Land, people. If you don't know what Potato Land is, I can't help you.
It's almost like the same movie that they play for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yeah, same animation style and everything. It's like the new animation style. But it's cute. It's a great spot in Hollywood Studios when you're just hot and you want to get into some AC and get off your feet. You go in and watch some cute little shorts. And then one of them is all about Potato Land. And then you come out and there's a little Potato Land display. And
wait, I had no idea what was this Potato Land.
Yeah, I said that to him when we were prepping for this episode. And I was like, oh, you mean Potato Land? And he was like, what are you talking about? But also I'm like, did you just black out when we went there and watched the shorts? Because Potato Land's in the shorts.
Is part of the shorts.
Yeah.
I just didn't remember. I just looked it up. Potato Land at Walt Disney World refers to a hidden photo opportunity and relaxation spot in the exit area of the Mickey Shorts.
With the potato.
Inspired by the Mickey Mouse short Potato Land.
Yeah. Hello.
Wow.
Earth to Lucas, Potato Land.
Well, okay. Starting on October 20th, it's going to close for refurbishment. And it's going to reopen later this year still. But no reopening date has been announced yet.
Okay. Well, at least it won't be closed for too long.
I wonder what we're going to do over there. What?
I know. It's weird that they have to close it. I'm assuming that they're changing some of the shorts over into... maybe some different Mickey shorts, but I don't know why you'd have to close the theater just to change the film, but...
Yeah. Okay, so now another refurbishment that includes sitting down, watching a movie, and being happy. Mickey's PhilharMagic on Magic Kingdom is going to close starting November 1st. Reopening, the official date is November 23rd.
Okay, not 3 weeks.
I wonder what they're going to do over there. Because...
They better not change that show because I love it. It's probably just standard.
I would like if they did some new music on it, though.
I don't know. I just love it so much.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be closed for 3 weeks. It's still going to be open before Thanksgiving. So then, Thanksgiving week, it's going to be a madhouse in that place.
Yeah.
So
I guess if you're going to close these theater-style attractions, at some point, it makes sense to do it this time of year rather than in July and August when we really need them.
Yeah, for like AC and like resting a little bit.
Yeah, that's my go-to nap spot. PhilharMagic and Carousel of Progress. Those are my go-to sleepy spots.
Okay, do you want to go through the next refurbishment?
Cali River Rapids?
That's correct.
Is there actually a crane over there?
There is a crane. Remember, like, we went... So, when we were at Disney last, it was like a few weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, pretty recently. When we went for Halloween.
So, we went for the Halloween party, and then we had to go to Animal Kingdom to get our...
Pass holder magnet.
AP magnet. And then I remember that, like, at some point I looked... Wait, I looked... I looked the crane. Remember that I looked the crane and I was like, oh my god, I thought that was something different, and then it was a crane. Remember that? We're leaving. I just
Vaguely.
had this
You thought it was
deja
something
vu.
else and then it was a crane? Yeah. Oh, that's right. So there is a crane over there.
Yeah.
But so what are they doing to Cali River Rapids? So...
I mean, Cali River Rapid, they close every year at this time of the year.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they do. I feel like this kind of water attractions, they have all these different kind of sensors and everything that it makes sense for them to be closing between fall and winter because nobody really goes over there when it's cold.
Yeah,
but,
we very rarely ride Cali River Rapids anyways because I'm not a big fan of being wet on my park day.
Yeah, so but the ride will probably reopen sometime in December still.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, amazing. So this next thing I am so excited about. In Hollywood Studios, they have opened up a display where you can go and see actual like models of the new lands that are going to be opening in Disney World. So they have models of the Tropical Americas, of the Cars land, and Monsters Inc. land. So this is awesome. I actually can't wait to go and see this.
Yeah, before we start talking about the displays, whatever, we gotta say that Monsters Inc. Land has officially a name.
Oh, and what is that? Is it not Monsters Inc. Land? It's Monstropolis,
it's Monstropolis,
right?
yeah. It's not official yet, but it seems like, of course, like out of this Disney...
I mean, it's in the little blur. Yeah, it is Monstropolis because they've labeled it as Monstropolis.
But also because, of course, out of this Disney, like, obsessed people, they go after,
like us, you mean?
No, but they go, like, after permits and, like, trademarks, whatever, and Disney feel a trademark for the new theme land. And that was the name. So
for Monstropolis?
For Monstropolis. So
awesome.
I like Monstropolis.
So this display is in Hollywood Studios in the Walt Disney Presents area, which we actually just went through that and looked through all of that like last year. We had never actually walked through it. And it's very cool. It's a lot of history about Walt Disney and, you know, how he started. It
was a very good place to just have a downtime and stuff. Yeah. You can sit there, but it's cool.
But now we will definitely be going back because they have these displays for each one. So each one has like a little display that shows like a couple of character animatronics and then an actual model of what the land is going to look like. And then each one has like a little, you know, plaque where Disney has written kind of a little description. You want to read that? So yeah, I'm going to read the plaque. So, okay, Monsters Inc. Land first, or Monstropolis. This is the description from Disney on their little plaque there. It says, after years spent scaring us, monsters are finally welcoming humans into Monstropolis with an all-new themed land inspired by the beloved Monsters, Inc. film franchise. Coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios, the land will feature shopping, dining, and the first ever suspended coaster in a Disney park. As in the film, guests will first be hoisted into the air via a unique virtual lift system before zooming off on a thrilling ride through the iconic door vault. Dun dun dun!
I'm insanely, like, so people who doesn't know, like, this is the new area that is going to Hollywood Studios that is replacing Muppets.
Muppets Courtyard, yep.
And they're going to do a roller coaster that's going to be the first Walt Disney World inverted roller coaster where the track is going to be on top of us. And I'm insanely
so
excited for that.
Yeah.
I hope it's fast.
I'm sure it will be.
I hope they don't do anything slinky fast.
Oh, no. You know? I'm sure this is going to be more like Guardians Fast.
Because this Slinky is very good for kids. It's a perfect ride for kids. But sometimes we ride it and we're just like, yeah, it was cute. But, you know.
Yeah, I need this to be a fast, thrilling roller coaster. I think it will be.
All right.
Based on what we've seen so far.
Yeah. Do you want to read?
Yeah, Piston Peak.
Piston Peak. I didn't know the name was Piston Peak.
Oh, yeah. They announced it. I think at D23 when they talked about it, they said that.
I didn't pay attention.
Okay, so here is the little blurb from them on the plaque by the model. So it's labeled Frontierland Piston Peak. Get those all-terrain tires ready because Piston Peak National Park is coming to Magic Kingdom. Inspired by the Disney and Pixar Cars universe, the reimagined area of Frontierland will invite guests to explore the natural wonders of the American wilderness. Get it? Like wilderness,
nice.
but wilderness. In addition to stunning views and iconic characters, the area will feature 2 all-new original attractions, a thrilling rally race around the park, and a second experience that will be fun for the whole family. So a kid's ride.
Well, hopefully this thrilling rally race is also fast.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and they have a couple of little models there too, one of Mater and one of Lightning McQueen. Probably those are going to be like audio animatronics somewhere in the land. And then the last model,
but not least, I think that's the one that I'm most excited for.
I'm so excited for this one. I'm also like a huge Indiana Jones fan. I grew up watching the Indiana Jones movies. My brother dressed up as him for Halloween like every single year.
I mean, I'm excited for Encanto mostly.
Yeah. So they have a model of Tropical Americas, and this is the little blurb that they have in front of it. It says, a vibrant new land is coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom, transporting guests into the lush rainforests and exciting stories of the tropical Americas. Extensive Imagineering research has produced a sprawling land, rich with detail and authenticity. It will feature a central fountain, a quick service restaurant, a hand-carved carousel, and 2 signature attractions. The first ever Encanto-themed ride through experience... What?
Ride through experience.
Sorry, there's so many dashes in that.
Yeah.
So it says the first ever Encanto-themed ride through experience and a new Indiana Jones adventure unlike any other in the world.
If they do the Indiana Jones ride, at
like
least
Disneyland?
like Disneyland, I will be psyched.
Yeah.
And
I think it will be a lot. The ride vehicle is
I'm
the
also
same.
very excited for the quick service restaurant, like Colombian food.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they're making some big statements here too, saying that that all of this Imagineering work is they says it's a land rich with detail and authenticity.
I think
so if you're going to say that, better have some
I think
real
gonna,
South American
no,
food
but
here.
I think it's going to be very similar to what they did with Pandora. You're going to get in and be like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Except authenticity here is referring to like a real place, which is like South and Central America.
Oh no, like the pictures that they have over here, there's this place where there's like it's almost like Coco too, because I feel like America's, I don't know if they're going to include like any kind of like cocoa on it. Maybe not. But there's like those like flags, like very colorful and stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe they're going to do some arepas for the...
Oh my God, I would be so happy. They
For
have
quick
to do
service.
arepas because it's also in the song, the Family Magical song, where she's like, can make you feel better with just one arepa.
Yeah.
They have to.
Well, so, it's a lot of new things coming. Talking about lands. So we're talking about Monsters Inc. for Hollywood Studios. This Encanto and Tropical America's model for Animal Kingdom. And then Cars. And we didn't even talk about Monsters Land, Villains Land.
Villains Land. Yeah. Villains Land does not, I think that we're still a little too far out for Villains Land for them to have like an actual model like this, because Cars Land is coming first to
Villains
Magic
Land
Kingdom,
is going to take a few
Villains
years,
Land
right?
will follow. So, hopefully in the next year or so, we'll get these like actual scale models and that kind of stuff for Villains Land, so we can get real excited.
Villains Land is expected to open in Magic Kingdom in 2029 or 2030.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's okay.
It's
I think it makes
insane.
sense for them to do Cars Land first, because I want these walls in the middle gone.
But also it's
please.
insane that I already said this so many times, and I'm going to keep saying how Universal built Epic in 2-3 years.
I know. I feel like they just hired a bunch of
Universal
Oompa
is very
Loompas or
good on
something.
like refurbishment,
Yeah,
on like
it's
construction in
fast.
general.
Yeah.
Disney is just like, I'm going to have to be like 3 months here for one animatronic. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, also, they are doing so many things at the same time. There's so many projects happening at the same time.
Well,
so
talk about building a whole theme park though.
Yeah. Yeah.
know.
Oh, God, I miss Epic Universe. I'm going to go back.
All right, talk about Zootopia now.
Oh, okay. So we did get our first sneak peek of the audio animatronic of Clawhauser. So that was very cool. It looks great. And I am very excited for this new show. So this is the Zootopia Better Zootogether show that's coming to the Tree of Life Theater in Animal Kingdom.
pretty
It used to
soon.
be the Bugs Life show, which was also fun, but definitely needed an update. So yeah, this is opening on November 7th, and they did just announce preview dates for pass holders on November 5th and 6th. We unfortunately will not be able to go for that because we are going the first week of December for Christmas parties. So we just could not justify going 4 weeks before that also.
Well, I know you wanted to.
I did want to. I really did. It's just not going to work.
Yeah.
But a heads up, if you are a pass holder and you're going on November 5th or 6th for those pass holder previews, if you want to join, so they're doing it by virtual queue the same way that they did for what's the one in Epcot? Test Track.
Yeah,
same as they did for Test Track.
Right?
Virtual queue. So it'll have same as regular virtual queue. They'll have the 7 a.m. one that opens up and the 1 p.m. that opens up. But please note that if you want to join the virtual queue for the 7 a.m., you have to have a park reservation for Animal Kingdom for that day. So if you haven't already, make sure you make an Animal Kingdom park reservation for the 5th or 6th.
Yeah,
unless
so
they're filled.
That's just going to follow the same like virtual queue rules as always.
Exactly.
So if you were an annual pass holder, you should know that.
Yeah, you should know
like,
better.
I'm so sorry. Like, you should know that.
Yeah, and also if you go on the 5th or 6th or any time before December 3rd when we go, just don't tell us anything.
And the animatronic looks very cute.
Yeah,
even though
I
I'm
love
always super skeptical about Disney World animatronics, because I feel like they're gonna be working nice and beautiful for the first 2 weeks, and then like out of nowhere, like the mouth won't be closing, or then,
I love
like,
writing Tiana's and being like, I wonder which one is gonna be frozen today.
Yeah, or then like they're not gonna be blinking their eyes or something, or they're just gonna be creepy
but they look
looking
great,
at you.
and it's a lot of work. But yeah, for sure, it's a lot of upkeep.
But talking about animatronics,
I'm so
I
excited
think
for
that's
this.
the most exciting. I mean, I'm not gonna say the most exciting upgrade about this episode because it's a lot of new stuff coming. But talking about animatronic in general, I'm very excited for this.
Frozen Ever After in Epcot is getting an animatronic upgrade, so those super creepy, weird, light up projection faces are going to get turned into. So if you've seen videos or been to the Frozen ride in, is it in Hong Kong?
Is it somewhere in Asia?
I
Hong
think it's
Kong
in
Disneyland.
Hong Kong Disneyland. Yeah. So there the animatronics are like the actual sculpted face animatronics. So they're redoing this Frozen ride to mirror the animatronics in that one. So no more light up weird projection faces on Frozen.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm sure that when this ride came out on 2016, this was great. It was a great technology and it looked great. But since after they opened the Hong Kong Disneyland ride,
and Tiana's Bayou
and
here.
Tiana's and stuff, but like the technology that they used for Hong Kong, after everybody saw those videos, we can only look at Epcot and be like, oh my god, this is terrible.
But that's what I like about Disney is that they're always trying to make things better and always, innovating new ways to do. So, they opened Frozen. It was probably kind of weird from the get, but they opened it with the technology that they had at that time, and then they open another one that's better, and then they say, okay, well, let's revisit this one and make it better too. So, I love that we're always changing things and updating things and making them better.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this, and that's gonna make this ride get so much better. It's gonna be so much more enjoyable.
And I mean, silver lining too is that hopefully when this reopens with the new faces, that it gets really, really busy, and then Guardians has a shorter wait because everybody wants to ride Frozen.
It's insane how much guests get test tracks pulling guests out of Guardians. I mean,
last time we were in Epcot, the wait for Test Track was over 2 hours. And then Guardians was 55 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's surprising how the wait for for Cosmic Rewind is being between 60 to 70 minutes every single day. It's not going crazy 100 minutes anymore.
Yeah. We do need to ride the new Test Track again. Because so funny story. We went for pass holder previews to ride Test Track, and we liked it. We thought it was really cool, and the scenery was really cool. There's this area that has this huge 360 projection city that was really awesome, and we were like, okay, that was super fun. But neither of us were really blown away by it. And then we realized afterwards that the narration, I guess there's a voiceover narration that happens throughout the ride.
Working?
It was not working.
Oh.
So because for us, both of us were I don't really get it. It was really cool.
I mean, it was
but
a pretty ride.
Yeah, it was very pretty, and we were like, okay, yeah, we kind of see what's happening here. But it just wasn't really clear exactly what the point of it was. And then we realized afterwards there was supposed to be a voiceover narration happening for the whole ride that was just not working when we were on it. So we still need to ride it again.
Well,
and
my
experience
whole
that.
life makes sense now.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
I didn't tell you that when I realized
No,
that.
I had no idea that was voices.
I saw like a clip or something of somebody on it, and I was like, "Wait, what is this like voiceover that's happening?"
I mean, it was just like when we left, we're like, "Wow, that was a very pretty ride," but it was kind of weird. It was just
like,
kind
weird,
of random.
You just like go to different
you know?
places, and you're just like, "Oh, an hour like
but
in a house."
now
and,
it
like,
makes
now
sense.
this, like,
Okay, we have to go
like,
again.
Yeah,
it was I love the technology of it.
yeah.
Like,
Unfortunately, now if we want to go again, we're gonna wait an hour and a half.
No, we're gonna have to get like single pass or multi pass, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, talking about another ride opening. There's so much happening.
Yeah, another refurb.
I love this roller coaster. I think it's gonna be cool. I just hope that they do a good job. Like I'm just like we're talking about Rock and Roller Coaster.
So I love the Muppets, so I am very excited to see this roller coaster rethemed with the Muppets. I am sad to see Aerosmith go. I think that I loved.
I mean, it's been time. It's like time.
Yeah, but I also so they've announced that the opening for the Muppets version of Rock and Roller Coaster is going to be summer of 2026. So that tells me that and we don't even have a closing date for the Aerosmith version yet. So that tells me that this turnaround is going to be real quick. So definitely they are not changing the track in any way. It's just going to be visuals that are changing. So, my expectations, I'm so excited to see the Muppets, but it's not going to be a drastically different ride. It's going to be like going on the same ride, but the images you're seeing are just going to be different and the music's going to be different. And it's going to be themed to something awesome, which is the Muppets. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm not like anticipating any wildly, huge changes to the ride itself.
Yeah.
I mean, and for me too, I'm not a huge roller coaster person. Like, I go on the roller coasters because Lucas really likes them, but I pretty much immediately get a headache and my body hurts after I ride this. So, just keep ibuprofen on
what
you.
you said, like, it's kind of weird that they haven't announced a closing date for Rock and Roller Coaster yet, but I hope they do, because I hope that it closes like in the beginning of 2026, because I'm expecting to get there and have a totally different experience. Like, if we get there and to ride it and it's just like the same signs, the same everything, the same visuals, and just a different song, I will be very disappointed.
No, I don't think the signs, I think all the visuals are going to be different, but I think the flow of the ride and obviously the ride track and system.
I mean, the ride track and system and speed and stuff is going to be the same.
They've already released images of going into that same sound set where you're looking through the glass, except instead of Aerosmith, it's just different Muppets characters.
Yeah,
but it's the same thing. You're going to catch the show.
But I just hope that the actual track and images that we see and we like the car goes by and stuff, it's very cool. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be super cool. And there's going to be a ton of Muppets characters and images. I think that's going to be really fun. So that's what I hope.
So, but let's see.
Yeah.
Well, summer of 2026, we are going to find out. Next. Oh, we're talking about the Disney Destiny. Yes?
Yes, Disney Cruise Line.
The Disney Destiny was officially delivered to Disney Cruise Line as of today. Actually, yesterday, October 15. The Disney Destiny, it is like the newest ship that is going to be before the adventure that's going to be going to Singapore. But the Disney Destiny, it is going to be sailing out of like Fort Lauderdale. And it's going to be featuring Spider-Man as the stern character. It's going to be the first Marvel figure on a DCL ship. The maiden voyage, it is November 20th out of Fort Lauderdale, and it will sail 4 and 7 nights Caribbean itineraries. So
I want to go on the Destiny. We still have to go on the trek. We've only been on the Wish, and so we've only been on one Disney cruise. But I want to try all. It's hard because I just want to go on all the ships. But this one, this Heroes Villains theme, and this is the one that has Hercules too, right? As a theater show. Is that correct? I am fairly certain. So, yep, I definitely want to go on the Destiny and also on the Treasure and on all the other ships. Yeah,
one hobby that I have on my like times that I'm not doing anything is to just go on this Disney Cruise Line website and look on the ship decks, just because I want to see how the ships are gonna look like. And let me see what are gonna be the names. So they're still gonna have like the Oceaneers Club, Bueno. Oh no, sorry. I'm looking about the Disney Magic. Okay, Disney Destiny. The lounge that on the Wish it's called Luna. It is going to be called Saga Lounge and Saga Balcony, whatever. They still gonna have the theater. They have Words of Marvel on the deck floor as usual. And
Worlds of Marvel was cool. I liked that meal.
I mean, that makes sense to keep Words of Marvel on this ship because of Spider-Man on the back, you know. But on deck 5, instead of Arendelle on the Wish and La Plaza del Coco on the Treasure, is going to be Pride Lands, the Lion King restaurant.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, and then of course they're gonna have like 1923 for like Roy and Walt Disney or whatever, and then like
they better have
food.
a really good steak at that Lion King restaurant.
Marceline Market, Mickey and Friends Festival Foods. I just need to go on a cruise right now.
Yeah. It's coming.
And the and the shows, it is going to be Hercules, Frozen, and Disney The Sea's Adventure as usual.
Hercules, I'm so excited for. Our dream is to, and we will plan this in the next couple of years, is to go on a London-Paris trip where we first go to London and explore, and at some point see the new Hercules theater show that's in London, opening in London.
Happening, right?
I think it opened. Yeah. I think it's opened.
Oh my god!
And then to take a train to Paris and then stay in Paris a few nights, and of course go to Disneyland Paris. So dream trip.
The musical opened on June 24, 2025. How can we see this? Can we see this online?
No, but we don't want to watch it online. We want to go to London and see it.
Can we just see like an illegal recording of the show?
Someone email it to us.
All right, so this is very exciting. That's very exciting news for Disney Cruise Line. There's a lot happening on the next 5 years. There's going to be so many new ships coming.
Yeah. And we have to sail on them all.
Yeah, and we have to use our, how do you call? The placeholder.
Yeah.
We have to use that.
So we have to go on a cruise.
All right, we talked prices, we talked refurbishment, we talked closures, we talked demolitions, we talked now Disney Cruise Line. Now let's talk a little bit about food. Shall we?
So I guess for this one, we're just popping over to the West Coast for 1 second. If you are a Disneyland local, they are opening a new Gordon Ramsay themed gastropub. This is going to be opened above Earl of Sandwich there. So it's planned for late 2025. So that's later this year.
Wow, that's soon.
Yeah. So if you are going to be in downtown Disney at the end of this year, check it out. Above Earl of Sandwich, new pub. Yeah,
well, I mean, based on our last experience at Disneyland, it seems like the food options at Disneyland, downtown Disney, wasn't amazing. So maybe that's going to help a little bit.
I feel like, there's a ton of stuff in downtown. We just really didn't look in downtown
Disney.
I
feel like there was not much quick service. There was a lot of restaurants, but we just wanted something quick. You know what I mean? Remember that people, like your brother said, that like Earl of Sandwich over there was not good. That pizza that we got was also whatever. Remember the pizza was not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
But we also went on a very busy weekend, so maybe that's gonna.
I don't know. And the last time that we were there, we just pretty much walked through it, going to the race expo and coming back. So I really don't feel like I explored it very much.
Yeah, but for me, it just felt like there was not that much like quick service options. You know? But
not sure.
Yeah.
But this gastro themed pub look like it's gonna be cool. Looks like a lot of like English themed stuff, British themed.
All right, so let's come back to the East Coast and talk about Christmas. Oh my god, do you see this?
Christmas is coming, people.
So they announced a dinner with Santa Claus at the Cake Bake Shop coming to Disney Boardwalk. So the Cake Bake Shop, it's a newer-ish.
We still have not been there.
We haven't been there yet because we don't want to pay $30 on a slice of cake. And of course, because it's Cake Bake Shop, it's very fancy and snazzy and some say overpriced. This is going to be a special dinner with Santa Claus, offering guests a festive evening of food, drinks, and holiday cheer on select dates. November 18, November 25, December 2nd, and December 9.
So there's only 4 dates.
It's kind of weird how they don't have this like closer to Christmas. Like why you would stop on December 9.
Well, maybe they want a reason to like bring people in a little earlier since everyone already comes for Christmas week.
Well, each evening features cocktails, appetizers, a 3-course holiday dinner, dessert, and a family photo with Santa, and a swift gift to take home. Do you want to talk price?
Yeah, so this is going to be a really reasonable experience. So it is just $200 per adult and $150 per child.
Plus tax, and not 18, not 20, not 22, but 24% gratuity.
Hey, I'm all about giving more gratuity, but that price is, I mean, this seems like it's a high-end dinner. I mean, this is like appetizers plus a 3-course meal plus cocktails. So, you know, it's a snazzy experience if you have the dough and you want to have a really unique holiday experience at Disney. I imagine these things are going to go very quickly if they haven't already. Are they on sale already, or?
It's a reservation that you have to get from the Cake Bake Shop website.
Okay, I wonder if they're even still available.
It seems like reservations are still available. Actually, you don't book the reservation directly on the website. They basically have a form, and you send your name, phone number, email, and then somebody from the Cake Bake Shop team will reach out to you in between 24 to 48 hours and continue to book your time. And
I would just like to say that this is hilarious because the kids menu, it's $150 per child. The hors d'oeuvre is grilled cheese, and then the entree is a choice of chicken tenders, some kind of like pasta, cheesy pasta, and or cheeseburger sliders. And then a dessert, and it's $150.
But Santa Claus is there.
Yeah,
what are we
right.
talking
You're really
about?
paying for Santa, I think.
I mean, it is like, I don't know. I have strong opinions about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a top tier experience here. So
yeah,
it's a luxury experience with Santa.
Like if we talk about like a family of 4 again, 2 adults, 2 kids, it's gonna be like $900 for. But it's Santa Claus.
Yeah, wouldn't it be $700? Oh, but plus all the fees
plus
and everything.
Fees and gratuity, plus whatever merch that they're gonna have. Then the kids are gonna be like, "Dad, I want that. Dad, I want that. Dad, I want that." So they're gonna get it.
Or mom.
I want that. Anything. Parents, I need this.
So okay, Cake Bake Shop Santa experience.
And last but not least, I feel like that's very common, and I hope that I mean not that I hope, but it doesn't really care for us because we don't ever use cash. But pretty much every single snack stand at Disney World now is now cashless. So you gotta pay with either a credit card, Magic Band, or gift card. I feel like that's a way of Disney to just...
They don't want to be keeping cash in all these kiosks.
And also, I
feel
feel like it's a way for Disney to make people buy gift cards. Because a lot of people, especially like international travelers, they still use cash.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, they don't use the Magic Bands because they don't even stay on site. So it's almost like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts when they make you like, they kind of like try to they make you like put money on their card, and then you just, whenever you go buy Starbucks or something, you just use your Starbucks card or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do that.
And then you get stars, you know what I mean? Ththis kind of situations.
Just an incentive to get you to use gift cards or
I feel
get
like
a Magic Band.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are mad about that for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I could see, it's definitely an inconvenience if you're an international traveler. You don't want to use your credit card. So I could see that. I mean, it makes sense. We're in a digital age. We're becoming more and more cashless every day. And it's a lot more work and labor for them to use cash because that means you need people to count tills at the end of the night and, you know, like reconcile cash. And, you know, so that's an added layer of work for management teams. So yeah, I could see why this would make sense. And I saw a bunch of videos of, you know, new cashless payment signs on a bunch of different quick service locations in different parks. So yeah, it makes sense. But keep that in mind if you're traveling there, especially if you're traveling internationally, that you're going to want to grab some Disney gift cards or utilize, you know, make sure that you've checked with your banks and that your credit cards are good to go to use in Florida.
Yeah, well, that was a big episode with news and stuff. There's a lot happening all the time. I'm sure that like for next week, whatever we do for next episode is gonna have a lot of news again. So
much going on. So thanks for sticking with us and learning all about it.
Talking about this right now, I just got a notification, but that's not gonna be right now. So
oh my god, what is it?
Let me read it.
More news incoming. Breaking news.
Oh, it's just something to do with construction walls and scrim removed from Toy Story Mania exit after almost 4 years.
Oh, all right. Nice.
Yeah, crews have removed the construction walls and screens from the Toy Story Mania exit queue at Disney Hollywood Studios. For the first time in over 3 years, guests can see the giant Dinoglad airplane drop, plus 2 green army men, dice, and toy blocks in a clearing next to the exit queue.
Oh, that's exciting. Also, speaking of Toy Story Land, I did hear too that there's a new snack kiosk coming to Toy Story Land. There have been like permits filed for that, and I think some walls put up closer to Galaxy's Edge.
So construction has started?
I'm not positive. It was just something that I read in passing, so didn't think to mention it. But yeah, there's more. See, there's always more happening.
Yeah.
But thanks so much for sticking with us.
Yeah, we're going to be back next week with something nice to talk about. We might do... Yeah, we figured out.
Yeah. So, as always, if you would like to plan a trip to Disneyland or Disney World or Universal or anywhere, reach out to me at Vanessa@fantasticalvacations.com and I can help you.
How much?
It's real pricey. It costs you exactly $0.
Okay, that's free.
And it's going to increase by 100%. It'll still be $0.
24%. I don't know why I have this.
Nope.
And yes, just before we leave us a review and stuff. And I want to confirm that a new kiosk is under construction at Toy Story Land.
See, always
so
more.
There's always something. Construction is underway with owls up around the site. Disney has not yet officially announced the name or menu for the kiosk or opening date.
But more snacks coming to Toy Story
More
Land.
snacks. Hopefully it's in Arepa.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.